the other day. I was like making a video.
What else is new here? Like, are they still going to be doing the project? I got here maybe like 20 minutes ago.
Have you walked the trail yet?
You come over here, and then you go back this way?
Yeah, okay.
All three of them won't leave. Just pull whatever you can.
Malcolm Myers has dirty hands. Alright, let's see if we can do a walkthrough. I'm Jackson Cusack. I am one of the many actors here at Project Terror Trails. And as I mentioned before, I have not been here since last year, so I am going to be seeing new stuff as soon as you are. First scene is cemetery. Usually we get 2, 3, or 4 actors as kind of like a rush, like a zombie sort of attack. This is new. This tree with guts on it. This is the second scene called Dance Road. This was really fun. We had this kid last year. He was just super skinny, super lanky, and you could not tell. Like, all the times I walked through, I couldn't tell like where he was because he'd constantly be moving from different ones, and he'd just sit there and he would just like gallantly go down and just sneak up behind people. It was freaking cool. We have an Annabelle-esque kind of doll thing here. So basically, back in the early 80s, there's this Friedhoff family that owned all this property, and they decided that they were going to start. They had a lot of land. They're going to start taking in, people's loved ones, dead bodies that they couldn't afford, funeral stuff. It'd just be cheap burials. So they started doing that for a while, but then, as most things, business was kind of dwindling. So they started accepting anonymous dead bodies from people that were, suspected serial killers. And, after a while, they did that for a couple of years. Then you saw the family less and less, and that's pretty much how it goes. They say that, especially at dark, you can still hear some of the serial killers, maybe, or the family, the original Friedhoff family, walking around. But it's just been a kind of like a pinnacle of all things weird. It just kind of happened all of a sudden.
I think there's a lot better. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more of a maze thing. Like, oh shit, where do I go? Yeah. Or breaks when you turn in every few seconds, going around the corner,
Kind of cheap hidey holes for like the actor. Because when you're walking through a haunted attraction, you're just really paying attention to what's ahead of you. Because I know sometimes you'll get the scare from the side, but a lot of times they're looking straight ahead. And if they're looking straight ahead, and if you run right up, and they hate that, and it's beautiful. The haunted house business, honestly, I can remember as far back as when I was like 2 or 3 years old, and my mom, Tracy, would be filling up the yard with all sorts of Halloween decor, and a lot of kids would come on the property and just get their scare on. Then after that, of course, years and years later, we were affiliated with Nightmare on Grayson, and we worked there. I was an actor there for about 7 years, and then they closed down. This is the break room / costume room. I brought that axe back if you wanted to use it as a prop.
Okay.
And I have an extra knife. Just looks like a homage to Jason Voorhees when he's just wearing the sack over the head. He took it a little bit too far. Right here, this is probably like the most sought after scene. This is our chainsaw scene. When we use a live chainsaw without a chain, of course, and you know people are terrified of that. This year, from what I've seen, maybe like 4 or 5, but there's always more to come. Like I remember at Grayson, even up until Halloween, we were hiring on the spot, and it's still early. People still might be showing up. Okay. Definitely 100% independent. Coming up is everyone's favorite. We got the clown scene. Like, because as soon as you cross this threshold right here, you can hear the circus music, and a lot of people, this whole stretch is just like a, oh man, like I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Kind of. This is the kind of play. There's a lot of really good places for actors to hide in this area. Good. Shameless promotion at the end. Project Terror Trail. Probably one of my favorite things about this common area is as soon as it gets dark, they have this video projection set up and they show clips from horror movies and music videos. And I'm trying to work a deal with a popular YouTuber named Lazy Masquerade who reads real life horror stories from Reddit and start showing those. Because the first half of the day is it's all like PG-13 stuff. As soon as it hits 10 o'clock is the free range. We can put whatever we want. A lot of that's where the Rob Zombie stuff comes out.
Good crowd going. Gonna go ahead and go check on the actors, make sure they're all in spot. Let me see. Rocks and twigs all along the trail, even though it's lit. We ask you to stay on the trail anyway, so that you don't trip and fall.
In 1952, the Friedhoff family opened this expansive ranch land to the public, offering cheap funeral services and burials for those who couldn't afford a proper resting place for their loved ones.
It's going pretty good. We got a nice steady flow. Yeah, it's been constant. And I've been hearing a lot of screaming. A lot of people laughing walking out there. Everybody's having fun.
You can!